What's up, everybody? Dr. Vince here, and today is Content Marketing Week, Day 4. So just to quickly recap, we're talking about how do we push valuable content out there through social media channels that the people that are most interested in what we do will then consume the content, develop some type of rapport and trust and affinity for us, and then when they need our services, they'll use them, they will call us, they will fill out that form. And again, I apologize for my voice, just getting over a cold. And by the way, if you're a practice owner, if you're a motivated chiropractor and you're looking to grow your practice and this information is interesting to you and resonates with you, there's a free training at chiropracticconsulting.co. It's the 12 ways to bulletproof your practice. I would highly recommend you go check that out because there's some great information there. Now, day 1, and by the way, that's at chiropracticconsulting.co. Sorry, just putting that in the comments there. So day 1, what did we talk about? We talked about determine your goals, right? What do you want to do? Why are you going to do it? What do you expect out of it? Number 2 is know your audience. Got to identify your ideal patient or client. Brand your content, give it a personality. That was day 1, those 3 things. Day 2, Tuesday, was determine what your target audience wants or needs. What's the doctor's office? What's the doctor's story, or what is the office's story? And then use different types of formats: audio, video, text, PDFs, etc., because people consume content differently. Day 3, yesterday we talked about building out a calendar, so creating a plan, laying out on a calendar, and then executing said plan, making the content attractive, and then allocating sufficient resources so you can delegate it, the duty, so you don't get overwhelmed and bogged down in the quote-unquote doing of it, right? And then finally today, we are going to talk about distribution, how to promote the content, and then tracking your results. So, and again, if you're a chiropractor and this is interesting to you, check out chiropracticconsulting.co. There is a 30-minute training there, free training there, chiropracticconsulting.co, that if you're a chiropractor and you are looking to build your business and grow your practice, go check that out. So this is day 4, Content Marketing Week. Distribution, okay? How do we get it out there? Well, obviously we want to put it on the stuff that we own, right? So we want to have on our existing website, which is probably where you get most of your traffic. Now everybody's a little different, but typically that's where you're going to get most of your traffic, and you should be tracking your traffic, right? And you do that by installing Google Analytics, and then you'll get a monthly report. You can put it on your phone and blah, blah, blah. But so you should get an idea of your traffic. And so that you definitely want to have some sort of blog or a column or something that you can update on a regular basis on your main website, so that you can take advantage of that traffic, right? And give the people that are coming to your website, they're not coming to your website for no reason, give them something of value. So your website, you can put it in your emails. I always recommend, emailing your list, which is your existing patients and your prospective patients, emailing them once a week, just with valuable content, right? And then I put the content in 3 categories: value based on your expertise, so educational, entertainment, so those would be personal stories or of those around the around the office with staff members, etc., and then testimonials, social proof. And then third party, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Those are, Facebook is really the primary typically for a chiropractic patient, or Instagram. But they're really all super valuable. I would tell you to pick one and really focus on that, and then the other ones can kind of, support it, right? So whether that's Instagram, if you really love that app and it's easy for you because it's on your phone and blah, blah, use Instagram. If you're all over Facebook and you're using Facebook on a regular basis, use Facebook. If you're into creating videos and blah, 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 then build out your YouTube channel and use that to support. So just pick one of the 3 platforms, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, and just make that your kind of main one. I would say for chiropractors, it's probably going to be Facebook is going to give you your best return and get you the most exposure. And then you can also provide ways for patients to share content too, right? Their testimonials. It's great when you can put posts about, whether it's the value or so it's the educational, or personal story, whatever, and then you get patients to comment on it. I mean, that, again, that's kind of just social proof of that engagement. So that's distribution. Number 2, or the next one, is promote the content. So the old saying, if a tree falls in the forest, does anybody hear it? So in other words, you got to promote it somehow. So it can be internal, promoting it, within your patient base, via email, within the office, etc. You can boost your posts on your fan page, $5 a day, $10 a day, whatever it is. You could, on the video side of things, start putting them on your YouTube channel and run YouTube ads. That's actually a really good opportunity right now, YouTube, because the costs are still low and it's the #1 search engine on the planet. Sorry, #2 search engine on the planet. And then Instagram ads. If you get posts out there that do really well, you can boost those posts and get more traction on it. So what I would tell you is figure out a budget that you can, be okay to lose, essentially, right? Because you're going to be kind of testing this stuff, right? So, if it's $150 a month, it's $150 a month, big deal. So if you just know, hey, $5 a day, that's what I'm going to put into this promotion of my content marketing. But just figure out what number you can live with and basically be okay with losing. In other words, we're not throwing money away, right? We're testing it. We're testing some marketing methods, and so we're going to track the results, which is our what comes next. But it has to be a number that, because it's in the beginning and you're just kind of figuring things out and again, just kind of testing the waters and see where you get the most traction. It has to be a number that, that you can be okay with not getting a return on right away. And so whatever that is, I would say probably a minimum 150 a month though, minimum $5 a day. Next and final is track your results, right? Your metrics are key. And obviously determine what you're gonna pay for each promotion. And then as patients come in from it, right? This is best case scenario. Oh, I saw your post. Maybe they responded to it. Your staff member, engaged with them, and then they made an appointment. So you want to track that, right? So where did that patient come from? And obviously, whenever patients come in, you should always say, hey, where'd you hear about us? Well, Facebook or Instagram or referral, whatever it is. You want to keep track of all that. And so then at the end of the month, you add up, hey, how many new patients did we get from our content marketing? Well, we got 3. And then we figure out, well, what's our average case value? Well, it's $700, and average case value is just your total revenue divided by all your new patients, right? So that's how you determine how much. And again, we're not trying to put a dollar figure on people's head. We're just, this is on the business side of things, right? So patient care and then business care. I kind of divide it up into 2. So while we're in the office all day, we're treating patients, right? And we're focused on, giving them the best care possible. But then we also have to run a business if we want to still be there the next week. So on the business side of things, we need to figure out, well, of all the new patients I get, on average, what do they mean in terms of return on investment or average case value? So, and again, you get that by your total revenue for that year divided by all the new patients. What's up 1 million cups? So hey, we got 3 patients from the content marketing last month, right? So an average case value is $700. So you made $2,100 on whatever you invested, $150 or $300. It's a pretty good return on investment, right? So, and then you go to the next month, say, hey, I'm gonna do that again. I'm gonna put that much amount of money into it again, do the same amount of posting, and see, do we get the same? Do we get more than 3? Do we get less than 3? Do we get 3 again? And then it's like, you know, after 90 days of doing something, then it becomes almost like a system, right? Wow, I can actually put X amount of money into this machine. I can put X amount of time, effort, and energy into this machine and this content marketing thing. And I, on average, get 3 new patients. That's worth $2,000 or $2,100 to me. What if I doubled my budget? Can I get 6 new patients out of it? You know what I'm saying? So, or is there an exponential effect? Or do you not get as much? Do you still get 3? You know, like it didn't matter. So, but it's all testing, and it's just all a matter of figuring out, hey, if I put X amount of money and X amount of energy into this content marketing thing, what do I get out of it? And here's the key, but you gotta have a plan. You have to have a plan. That's why I'm doing this. That is why I'm doing this, because the client said, hey, Dr. Vince, I want to hit this content marketing thing hard, knock out a plan for me, and me and my team will do it. Great, that's what I did. 12 principal strategies to do that. And so he's on it. And so what I would tell you is, if you want this, hit me up in the comments and I will send the PDF to you, and then, hey, go with God, right? I mean, knock it out of the park, because it's all there waiting for you. Now, some of these industries are more savvy than others, but in the chiropractic industry, I mean, we're not as savvy on average, and that's okay. I mean, it's just because we're really busy treating patients. We don't have as much time to like look into and learn marketing and all that stuff. So I think that there's a point being, I think there's a lot of opportunity there for chiropractors. I don't know about other businesses. And so that's it for today. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. Again, if you want this PDF, just, you know, in the comments below, just say, hey, give me the PDF, Dr. Vince, and I will, we'll get it to you one way or another. And then if you're a chiropractor and this information resonated with you, if this is interesting to you, go to chiropracticconsulting.co. There is a 12 ways to bulletproof your practice, a free 30-minute training. It's super valuable, and it'll cost you a name and an email. So go check that out. I'm Dr. Vince. Tomorrow we will wrap up Content Marketing Week, and we will essentially review everything and then talk about a plan moving forward in terms of how the heck do you get all this stuff done. Okay, thanks so much. Take care. Have an awesome day. I'm Dr. Vince, and we will see you tomorrow. Take care.